I climbed Mount Kenya as part of my ongoing project to raise awareness of the global education crisis and to give every child everywhere the opportunity to go to school.
We're learning Swahili. Tafadhali, please.
Yes,
Asante, thank you. Asante sana, thank you very much.
you got it.
Karibu, welcome.
You're a great student.
Welcome. Yes.
Dio.
Neo.
D.
Not Dio. Neo spelled with a D.
Yeah.
No, Dio. Not Neo. Dio.
Yes.
And no.
Hapana.
Hapana.
Yes, you got it.
Say, do please again.
Tafadhali.
Tafadhali.
Then we have yes. Dio.
Dio.
No. Hapana. Thank you. Asante.
It's just finally here on Mount Kenya, and some monkeys and parrots and stuff. Lots of thunder and lightning, very, very wet. There's a monkey. Is this recording? I don't know. Yes, it is recording. Okay, the journey so far has been brilliant. I met Raphael and Susan of Sparewing, a bit out of breath. I think I've been running up the hill. I've left the guides and porters way behind. So, met Raphael and Susan at Sparewing. Absolutely fantastic people, really looked after me last night. Had an awesome steak before I set off. That was good fun. Came into the up to Mount Kenya, and sort of the guides and the porters. Apparently, this thing here is if you say 12 o'clock, and it can be any time before 1 o'clock as long as it's still 12 something. And then we got here, packing, unpacking, repacking, discussing who was going to carry, and it was almost like they were waiting for the rain to start. And now we're climbing the hill, and boy, does it rain! It started when I saw a monkey and a couple of parrots, and then the heavens just made this huge clap of thunder, and then the rain came. And when it rains, it rains! There's a reason they call it a rainforest. And yeah, I just found out first time why. Now on the way here, just outside Nairobi, it was quite odd. When I'm back at home, you're driving around and you see street signs, road signs, and they say sort of London, X number of miles, Cambridge, Oxford, Bristol, Exeter, Manchester. No, the signs here say Ethiopia, Rwanda, Tanzania. You're like, whoa, they're talking cross countries, cross borders, hundreds and hundreds of miles. So it's pretty awesome. I've squirted mosquito repellent in my face, and now it's running down into my eyes and my mouth, and it tastes vile and makes your eyes sting. But yeah, it's great. Usually on an expedition, I bring freeze-dried food, expedition foods. But this time, the guys have bought everything. They've bought meat to cook, vegetables to cook, flour to make bread and cakes. They're carrying 24 uncooked eggs. So they're going to carry all these uncooked eggs all the way up the mountain. Strange. Freeze-dried food is by far the way to go. The cook's idea of a sandwich. Look at the size of it. 4 slices of bread, cheese, ham, tomato, cucumber, you name it, it's in there. Awesome! Sat here with some of the coolest birds in the world, trying to steal my lunch. They're pretty awesome. There's a load of sort of black crows with red wings, orange wings, and let me see if I can get them in. And some little brown things that look like sparrows but different. Nobody's coming now. Always the same, you turn the camera on and nobody shows up. Never work with animals or animals. Birds. Come on. Come on. I'm reasonable to live here. There, one seeing it. Is he going to take the bait? Maybe see them flying around. No. For no rain on the walk, and we didn't get rain, we got hail. Awesome. So here I am, 4,200 metres above sea level, Shipton camp on Mount Kenya, and about to make camp for the night. Luckily, I think we've just got here today because the thunder and lightning has just started, and that will no doubt bring heavy rains and hail and God knows what else. We had hail and rain on the way up. Oh look, there's ice. See the ice? That's where I'm going tomorrow, up through there. Yeah, awesome place, wonderful views. This is my face after just getting down from the peak of Mount Kenya. Knackered. Lots of climbing, lots of snow, lots of ice. It was harder than I anticipated. We're off today. It's got a pretty awesome experience actually. The guys, the guide, the porters and the cook have been fantastic. Yesterday was pretty eventful because one of the porters fell over and did quite a nasty accident to his ankle. Last night had some interesting turn of events here on Mount Kenya. Got into Old Moses Camp, the last camp on the way down the mountain, and there was a girl in the camp, and I could hear her coughing quite violently. I asked, and there was a little bit of reluctance from the team she was with to sort of let me speak with her, and then eventually spoke to the girl's brother who was here, talked about what had happened and what the pathology was, and I guess pretty much straight away that it was HAPE, high altitude pulmonary edema. But there was quite a lot of reluctance from the team that she was with and from the people around her, and I have to admit that my confidence wavered quite a lot in what I thought it was. And they didn't want to listen to me because I wasn't really a doctor. I'm not a doctor at all. I was just wearing a Magpass t-shirt with a green cross on the front, and so I called Rod Mackenzie of Magpass. Now, the last time I called Rod, I was on the way to the North Pole and got a nasty hernia, and Rod helped me out then. So I phoned Rod again and told him what had happened, what I'd found. Rod concurred that it did sound like HAPE, so that gave me a little bit more metal and with a bit more force behind me, and the guys were actually listening to Rod on the phone and gave them a bit more confidence when they actually heard it from a real doctor. So we got with a lot of help from the guys on the mountain here, got her down the mountain to hospital last night. So hopefully we'll find today that she's doing well.